Right. Okay. Let's try and get. Oh, it's chapter 50. Oh. That's an error. Right. I have a new. Oh, damn it! I filled out in the wrong page. I have a new set of romances. Totally new. And we're gonna stick with this. We're gonna absolutely stick with this. If I can find it. Romances look like this. Oh, forget the fact that I highlighted this. It's just a screenshot. Now it's about as good as I can do, and it's based off apparently interesting ending. But I have a memory of a goldfish, so I can't remember what any spoilers, even though I filled this out over the last hour and a half or so. Some of these we've done before, some of them we haven't done before. Dorothy Ferdinand, I can't remember if we did that before or not. Catherine Tremere, Hannah Manuela. Catherine Tremere, I don't know if that's a romantic one, but I decided to pair it anyway. Claude Petra, Happy Balthus, which I think we did last time. Yuri Constance. Some of these aren't ideal, but you have to make allowances. Alois left on his own. Sedeth Cyril apparently is a thing. And then Linhart Flame. Obviously a lot of pairings don't take into account like who the main character's romancing. But apparently Linhart Flame is like a semi-interesting one. So that's what we're going with. That is what we're running with. And I am locking that in now as the romances we're going for. Now, this causes a little bit of... Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I was going to say it causes a little bit of issue because... Ingrid has... I thought she had S-Class, but she doesn't. Or, like, final level A. I assume she needs final level A with somebody to, like, romance them. Yeah, she must do, right? Surely. Presumably? Maybe? But, yeah, we're going to go with this. And it's what we're going to totally focus on during our explore sessions. Our levels are high enough. We have, okay, 8. I have no idea what I was doing last time. Now, what we need to do is... what's the calendar look like? Okay, so we need to... we have loads of explores. We have... special, like, missions that we've got to do now. Crap, I hadn't factored that in. Okay, we're gonna have to spend some renown to boost people. Some of these are things that we've been working on for a while. Right. Hey, Striff. Some of these things that we've been working on for a while, so we don't need to worry too much about them. Like Petroclaude. Petroclaude is something that we've been working on for a while, so that should be fine. I want to see about what makes food. Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot about that. And we need to... So we've already done that, fine. So yeah, no more training for us. Not for a while, annoyingly. And we are going to have to spend money to get people's happiness up. So, working off my list. Hey, GR. Hey, Sid. Go, 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 go. Any ideas? So you're going to romance this? So yeah, I was just saying, I completely reworked this. This is the list. It's a screenshot of the list, which is why I didn't clearly do that. But this is my new list. Totally remade. Totally redone. So Claude Petra. There's no easy way to... Whoa! Run with that for now. Claude Petra should be fine. Lawrence. Leone. That's got 4 levels we need to do. Fuck me. So, well, okay, at least it's on C already. Okay, Lawrence isn't there. Fine, great. Casper Hilda? Oof. Casper Hilda's here. Excellent. Amazing. So we got to get working on these. I don't know how to make them fall in love faster. Yuri Constance we've been working on for a while, so that should be fine. Right. These have boosted things. So we'll just work our way through this. Lysithia and me, that's fine. That doesn't matter. Claude Petra doesn't matter. Bernie Raff. Shamir and Catherine. Yep, go. Obviously, the problem here is that we've got multiple levels of people to do. We also have, what, 14? No, 16 pairs. It's going to be tricky. Ingrid, Ashe. We don't have Ashe right now. Okay, right. Happy Balthus. Happy Balthus. That's a bit of a... I mean, we've already done Happy Balthus in the last run, but we'll do it again. Are you all going Lysithia? Yeah. It was Lysithia. Wow.
My favorite.
Dorothea or Petra, right? And I like the idea of Petra Claude. Dorothea Ferdinand apparently was an interesting one. Which I don't know if we did that before, you know? I honestly can't remember. Bernie and Raph. I think we have Bernie and Marianne before. Paired.
Ooh,
now we have Marianne Ignatz.
You've got great taste.
Kind of out of necessity.
This is delicious. My absolute favorite.
Yeah, Dorothy. Oh, we put Dorothy with Petra last time. Right, okay. Cool, excellent, cool. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Right, let me try and find some weak supports here. And by weak, I mean like Linhart Flame. Because they'll have nothing, right? Flame won't have high thing for any of these, right? Because it's all meat. Maybe? Yeah. It's not fish. Cyril Seteth. I'm taking advantage of the boosted things here. You know, the little that gives a boost to. I just suggested pet. Yeah, I know.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason.
But
I'd like some more.
I think given
this is
what
so good. Can I have seconds?
Given what Claude is trying to do, I think Claude Petra works well. Nice. Okay, that's peak. We've like leveled up these people in one meal.
Hey, Seteth.
Apparently this is a good one.
Thank you, Cyril.
And I was thinking maybe I've been a bit harsh on Cyril.
Moment for me to confirm the contents.
Sure thing.
All seems to be accounted for.
And the other thing, Striff, is that it's a nightmare to try and get everybody to have like a meaningful ending. Doesn't have to be romantic, but like a meaningful one.
Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young. You should be enjoying life.
Oh God, I look.
Do not allow your
Oh,
past
no.
to overshadow that.
Oh, that haircut
Is
was a
there
bit
nothing
close.
you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except...
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever.
Oh well.
This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in...
Well,
Oh, sorry.
I got work to
I didn't
do.
mean to do that.
Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
Right. Felix and Annette. Yep, they definitely need to do a meal. Is Annette not like this? She doesn't like any of it. Nope. She vegetarian slash fish person? I guess she is. That's somewhat annoying. Your reconnaissance is being done. Mercedes. Sylvain. Ah, she'll be a vegetarian, won't she? Yep. Okay, Leone and Lorenz? Okay, he doesn't like it either. Hey! We'll have to use the points to buff people, by the way.
Could I...
Like the renown. Ferdinand and Dorothea. No, Ferdinand and... Yeah, Dorothea. No Dorothea in any of these, right? Okay. Bit annoying. Ashe isn't here. Annette can't do it. Neither can Mercedes. I basically reached the end of what we can do here, right? We've got Ingrid, Felix, Manuela. None of them pair up with each other. Nope. Okay, which means Manuela, Hannah, and Nat. And that's it for like the boosted meals. Seta supports.
In advance for our boisterous
How be a better archbishop than Rhea?
Professor, please allow me to apologize for the unprofessional behavior of my colleague.
You like Claude Lysithia? It's possible. We could totally do that. It's easy enough to swap. Probably. Right? Yeah, it's easy enough to swap. It's easy enough to swap. Like, we can do that at the last minute. Right? I mean, okay, he's not got flashing A. But I don't want to take A with anybody. I don't want to take the final thing with anybody yet. So I'll kind of leave that up to like other people to suggest. What was it? Linhart and who? Linhart and Flame? Yes. Giving up opinions. If you're swapping basically two couples around, that's easy enough to do, especially if one of them's
you
me.
went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Like,
This is
that's
nearly
fine.
as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Like, that is a zero stress change because it makes basically no difference, right? The other thing I might have to start doing is teaching random people riding or whatever to get their relationship to go up with each other. Damn. Bernie, right? That's. I see. Raph Marianne is like the same vibe as Raph Bernie, so I was happy to change that.
Huh? What's that noise? Sounds like someone's having fun. Maybe it's coming from the greenhouse.
That was really fun, Bernie. Good thing I found such an out-of-the-way spot to play. Only the pretty flowers heard me here. Isn't that right, little flower? You're the only one who heard, aren't you? What did you think?
That was amazing!
Why's your voice so deep?
What? I'm no flower.
Oh no. Raphael, you heard it all, didn't you?
I did! What kind of instrument was that? I could hear it all the
Concierge
way
online
over at the
lock.
training
He's
grounds.
completely into all
It
the
was
memes
great.
around Claude.
I didn't know you could play.
See, I don't know the memes around
All the way
Claude
from the
because I don't
training
know the memes
grounds?
around the game.
That's right. Then I came here to tell you how good you sounded.
Good. No, I'm on to you. First, you flatter me. Then you get me to perform on stage in front of everyone to humiliate me.
No? But that's a great idea. Everyone should be able to hear your music.
Ah, I knew it! Monster! I won't fall victim to your schemes!
I don't know what just happened, but I think I might have scared her.
Cool. Okay. Hannah and Manuela, I will skip all of these, or except like maybe the last one.
Goodness, you're unusually irritable today. Don't you imagine you snap at every... It saddens me to see such behavior from one who should...
Well, listen to the noble
I fail to understand how...
You're not done lecturing?
I don't know.
Oh, was that a sign?
Don't be... You are... Why?
Keep up, stop telling everyone how to behave.
To be fair,
Hanneman.
Hanneman is like
It will
way
make
more
you and
alright
the
than
rest of
Manuela.
us much happier.
He's basically
I will
trying to
not
help her,
stand for
but
this
she takes it the
insolence.
wrong way because
It's
Hanneman
high
isn't good
time
with
someone
words.
taught you.
Go on. If you think you can change me, I'd like... Thought so. You wouldn't dare.
absolutely insufferable.
Yeah. I said it before, I'll say it again. Hanneman reminds me of the headmaster from Spy X Spy. Is it Spy X Spy? When he's, you know, shouting, is it elegance? That's it, elegance. What exquisite elegance. In the dub. Because dub. Why has Ignat suddenly got a load of like support combos with people? Excuse me. I got from Riz Charm Monocle. To be fair, now you mention it, I remember the one time I wore a monocle, I did end up chatting to some very attractive women.
Professor.
Yep.
Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately. The battle is going to keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there. It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting. I don't think I could do both in the same battle. I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out. You gotta take a break when you can. Even when you're feeling fine, it could suddenly hit you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking advantage of you? Claude keeps asking you to do things, but you never say no. Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna.
There we go. Monocle Matt. At a university ball. My friend and I, he was one of my flatmates. He was a character. He looks a bit like he looked a bit like the Penguin. You know, out of Batman. Like that. But we thought it would be hilarious to well, you know, it was supposed to be a bow tie, like, you know, black tie event, right? And it was his idea. He said, let's get like walking sticks and top hats and monocles. And so we did. In fact, he had a pocket watch. He got like a maybe, did he get a pocket watch or just the chain? I think he tried to get a pocket watch, but he didn't get one. But he got the chain, and that's what that is. So, you know, you can pull out a pocket watch. Yeah, and then we were this was for the physics and biology ball. For the physics and biology ball. Because like very few girls did physics, but a lot of girls did biology. So we had our like end of year ball together.
Like studying? Sure, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it.
Oh yeah, we like everybody said he looked like the Penguin at the time. Everybody said he looked like the Penguin at the time. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm not saying that now. Like, it was said at the fucking time.
I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of
I've got
everyone
a tux in my
that's real noble of you,
up
Professor.
there somewhere.
I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons.
I still can't tie a bow tie off by heart.
Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to
I
do my best.
I think I've got like 2 YouTube videos saved.
My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too. I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work
I
even
can't
harder.
get my head around it.
What do you think?
Like, well, I can, but it always seems to turn out not as good as it should do.
Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that. You're gonna make me blush.
Totally possible.
We gotta keep working hard together.
Not as good as it should do.
At least until this war's over.
I'll work to make sure you don't much easier. I've been having to wear a tie for school since I was like 6 years old.
Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
Dark green? Oh yeah, 100%. I don't like the mint green. The mint green is bad. The mint green is just kind of stupid.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about. No. But if you'd asked me that 5 years ago, I'd have said the opposite.
I don't want to skip the
I have
A-class,
friends here,
like,
and I have
final
The monastery's
conversations.
become a second
Even
home
if
to
we've
me.
done them before. So
Back
it's like
then,
a culmination,
I never
right?
would have
Character
dreamed a
growth.
day like this would come. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, yeah, the hair looks
You've
stupid.
given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my
White,
room, let alone
silver,
the monastery.
Or
Maybe
like
the
properly
battlefield's
green.
just dulled my
Like
senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't
like
panic nearly as much as before.
what am I saying? Like
Independent? As in, alone? That sounds like a tough assignment.
Sothis.
Where did this come from
Sorry,
all of a sudden?
Sothis.
Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
Wait, that's my response to most of the characters in this game.
You're still not taking me seriously.
If I can strip, I will.
I mean it. Promise me
I
you
want to
won't do that
focus on
again.
trying to get everybody to
Friends
where they need to
respect
be.
each other's feelings,
I'll
don't
spend
they?
a renown on it.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come
I'll
with me.
happily get people up
If you're
to
with
certain
me,
ranks if
I
I've
can
got
go
the
anywhere
time
in the
in
world.
game.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying?
She's so cute.
I thought we were finally getting close. I'll let you have this one. But
Yeah, that was the wrong answer. Okay, well. It's just one more. Thank God.
Whew, time for a breather. Hey, Professor.
Cyril,
Yep, noticed you have
you're
been too.
irritating as
Seems
fuck.
like it's been a real rough day
Or
for
if
just
about
about everybody,
100%.
huh?
That's why I want to
I've
harm.
been so busy I still haven't eaten. I hope there's still food left.
Have some meat?
How come you're carrying that around? Whatever, I'm hungry.
I don't know what she
When you're
does.
hungry enough, just about anything tastes good.
I'm one of the best characters on the voice.
What a day.
Yeah.
I need a nap, but I still gotta get the dining hall cleaned up.
I read about Leone Alois, right? And I'm pretty sure I had Leone Alois paired before. And that totally changed my attitude of Alois.
Professor, that's funny. You push yourself harder than anybody else.
Blue talked
You
about
make
that
me look
baddie. I know,
lazy.
man. I know.
Besides, I don't even break a
Anyone who
sweat
dyes
doing
their
this
hair
stuff.
a non-natural
The day
color.
Lady Rhea comes home, I want her to see the monastery the way it was 5 years ago. That's why I do all this stuff. For her. And the harder I work, the better. Heck, I'd do more than I do now if there were hours in the day. But I can't go without sleep. Tried once. You must think I'm pretty weird, huh, Professor? I'm always on about Lady
There's,
Rhea.
I
and I'm
can't
not
remember
even
what
from
it's
Folkwood.
called, but it was going around
I
on
bet most
Instagram and
people around here
YouTube.
think I'm kind of weird.
Like a skit
But I'm
that
real
a couple of
grateful
guys
for
did
everything
where
Lady
they're
Rhea's
like,
done for me.
how to pick up girls of any background. And like they like the first skit they did was like, you know, they were Americans and they were doing it to the extreme. It was like how to pick up Republican girls versus how to pick up Democrats, and you know, it was the whole, oh yeah, you know, let's be, you know, we believe in socialists, all the rest of it, and you know, it was oh yeah, no, she's got like, you know, pink hair or whatever, and you know, one tap Stealed on the shoulder, and I'm going over to talk to her, and you know, he's rizzes her with all the cliches, and then cut, and then new bit, same guy is like, oh yeah, no, the way she's dressed, you know, her hair, her attitude, all the rest of it, I know what to say to her. Walks over and says like the exact opposite, you know. Yeah, no, the only wall we should like, you know, I don't want there to be any walls between us. The only wall I want to see is between us and Mexico, or something like that. And I was like, yeah, it's fucking comedy.
That's nice of you to say.
Yeah,
Real nice.
It's 100% scripted.
Thanks,
I
Professor.
think I saw that one. Yeah, it's like they're in a park and they've got like
It's
a
good to
table
know you
or
like
something.
me. Helps me feel even
And
more
in
at
one
home.
scene they've got for the
I've heard people
Republican
say the
girl,
good
they got
folks
like
have
a
a heart
MAGA
of
hat.
gold. Not real gold, I mean.
Yeah.
Just they always care about everybody else, even guys like me. Lady Ray is
Who
incredible.
he held us with?
But I figured you're just the same,
Oh,
Professor.
what an unbelievable improvement to the
Okay.
stream.
I
Can't see
guess I
Cyril.
gotta give in and get
Hilda's
some sleep.
with
I'll get up extra
Casper.
early to make up for it.
Apparently that's not
Good
bad.
night, Professor.
But the problem is that, like, you can't put everybody with their best, right? Because there are some pairings that are totally shit, and some pairings that are, like, multiple people are like, oh, this is the best pairing ever, blah, 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 blah. And you're just like, well, you know, it's... What am I supposed to do? I can't... You can't... There's not a good pairing for everyone. Excuse me, for everyone.
Hello there.
Shut up. Where's Lysithia? It's Catherine. Lysithia. Oh, there. My little pocket rocket.
ALL, the king in the front.
Somebody else is not 100%.
Thank you.
It's Claude. You'll love a triple A-class pairing triangle attacks. It's not really that you do get. And I'm gonna do some work on that when I'm on holiday, man. I'm gonna try and like get everything set up on my laptop. Not to play it on my laptop, admittedly, but like proof of concept. Like get it all set up, because I'll have nothing but time. I'll have nothing but time. And that way I can download everything I need, get it all working, see if there's like things that don't work or need some tweaks. And that way when I come back, I can do it really easily. Plus, if I'm really bored and I feel like streaming it, I can just end it. Right, it's not going to be a massive drain on processing power, right?
Digging myself deeper and deeper in debt to the hero of Daphnel, but what do? It's all been worth it. After all, we need the Daphnel army for our next move. It's possible we'll have to deal with our enemies sooner than later. Be prepared, Teach.
It was Burning Blade, right, man? It was Burning Blade. Yeah? Blazing Blade. Okay, if I typed in Burning Blade, I'm sure that would come up. What the hell do you like?
Oh, that...
Okay, not that. Fine. Fuck you, then. What does he like? Sequel of Binding. Okay. They were blazing. Or Sacred Stones? Is that totally different? Planning feasts, tactical schemes, feasts, long rise, archery, toxic curiosity.
You know, feels
Okay,
like after all
writing.
it's possible. Hey,
And it was it wasn't Game Boy, right? It was something else. Not that it matters. Right. Where were we here? Ah! I need to finish this off.
Thanks for the help.
Okay.
I guess it.
Right, she got a pass. Good. I can't remember if she gets A+ spell as well. Nice. Okay, 2 more and she'll get... Right. One more. Okay, now she'll get...
I appreciate.
She'll get the B rank when she levels up. At the end of the teaching session. Blazing Game Boy Advance. Right, okay. Does that mean it's like pixel art, dude? Done it. I remember looking this up ages ago. Like when you were first talking about it. I say pixel art, but like, you know, when you're talking about a console that, yeah, it looks like the PSP. Yeah, okay, it's like Pokemon. This is it, right? GameCube, Game Boy player? Okay. See, on the one hand, I grew up with some games like this, but I never grew up with games exactly like this because I never had like a handheld console. I never had a console growing up. Just had PC. Like, so when I say games look like that, I get that, and you know, GBA critical hits. What do you mean? Oh, what you mean like the fuck? You know, like this?
Why buy a brand?
Take me to the. There we go.
Why?
Unlike Chrome, AdBlock doesn't seem to migrate from Edge into Edge's incognito mode, which is a bit annoying. Oh my God, go away!
Largest and most trusted car.
Wait, there's like gaps. Also, can I just add? I love the fact that it's called HIT and not HT. A third letter makes stuff so much more understandable. Rather than like HT, you've got, what other stats have you got in this? You got like, wait, I've turned on. Oh, that's smart. Turn animations off for when you're grinding. That's really smart. This one is like most viewed. Damn, that's pretty cool. Okay. Sweet. Oh, we'll give that a search. We'll give that a search. Dimitri, why the fuck am I looking at you? You're irrelevant, champ. Oh. I sorry guys, I closed it. I just looked at the ones which are like most viewed. Oh, for the love of Christ. Where was it? I don't know. Blazing Blade, right? I now can't find the video.
We're gonna win so much, you...
Why buy a brand new car?
Well, it's the same goddamn advert.
With Select Car Leasing. Visit selectcarleasing.co.
No. This is a different one. This one? Yeah, this one.
Why buy?
Yeah, but Croc, you think Age of Mythology is better than Age of Empires, so. Swordmaster, you said, right? But it is? Literally the majority of players would disagree with you. By like, you know, 500 to a 10 to 1,000%. But more interesting to watch. Is that why Age of Mythology is stopping doing tournaments sponsored by, you know, Microsoft, and Age of Empires had the largest ever tournament in London 2 months ago? Swordmaster. Well, I still prefer the guy jumping off his horse. I'm sorry. Nah, the guy jumping off his horse is better. Microsoft is going to stop doing tournaments. Better if communities run them anyway. I see. Well, we'll see how many Age of Mythology tournaments there end up being. God, his skill level for Age of Empires is so much higher. That's an undeniable truth, because the competition is so much greater. So fuck. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Like when you're competing against like tens of thousands of people versus when you're competing against a few hundred, to be like in the top 10. Of course the competition is going to be. It's like saying that, you know, it's like saying that like a regional chess tournament is like as difficult as a global chess tournament. Anyway, to literally arch skirm. Arch skirm's scab for the first 20 minutes. It's literally not. It's literally not. Like, you've just described it. You like that's not it. that's just not the case. That's like a build. Like 7-8 factions in AoE don't even get Cav Scouts. Out of like 45 factions. So boring to watch. And yet most people disagree.
There is room to...
Like AOM just gets dry because there's so few, like there's 4 factions and you know, okay, they have different god powers, but sorry, okay, 6 factions now. But like it's so slow, AOM. Like there's the macro ability is tiny. I mean, I guess I like macro. I like macro stuff. Fast in AoE. Is it though? Is it really? But is it really? I swear I'm missing somebody. Ingrid.
Looks like I...
Okay, right, that was that. Right, planetary annihilation. Your opinion is invalid.
I'd like to ask you.
Oh shit, I just tried to skip the conversation.
Professor.
Lance and Reason and Lance and Riding. Sure. Unfortunately, Council Fan Project to remake 3H into the GBA style. See, I get like pixel art graphics, but I'm not a massive fan.
We've acquired.
Like, if you're on a handheld console, then fine. But if you're on a screen, like a sensible size screen, like,
We had a great result.
Seems simple enough.
Can't let this...
All that work with...
I'm finally...
right. Okay. So we have one more day after this in the month. We're obviously trying to do relationship crap. We've got a load of freaking paralogs to do and a load of freaking quests. CS level 29. Jesus. Okay. That ends on the 5th month though. That ends on the 4th. That ends on the 8th month? Holy crap. That's ages away. Oh, that's the Marianne one. Okay, that one can fuck itself. I hate that one. Someone turn off the sun. Yeah, dude, I get that. I get that. We got golden fish. And that's Harvest Festival. In fact, yeah, okay. That would really help with like relationship crap. Maybe we romance all month then. It'll make the month go faster, honestly. It'll make the month go a lot faster. Right, okay, so down to here. How do I get Noah fruit? How do I get Noah fruit? I get Noah fruit by Morphus plum seed. Oh my god, I need gold. Vegetable seeds. And Western Foland seeds. Mixed fruit. Mixed fruit seeds. Okay, that helps. What does that give? Mixed fruit seeds gives luck. Like, so we'll get Noah fruit and we might get a stat booster. Farm of 6. How high is it in Poland, Dalstar?
Hello there. Return
all
soon,
of those.
please.
Good. Play some late believer. Ingrid, Ashe. Ashe isn't here. God damn it. Leone and Lawrence. Are they like... None of these guys are. No. Lawrence. Leone is C. Okay. Marianne Ignatz. Oh, they're there. They're fucking there, bro. Happy Balthus. Mercedes. Sylvain. Yeah, okay. Damn it. Will I say Leone Lawrence? Nope. Happy Balthus is a thing. Manuela Hanneman. Ingrid we can't do. Annette. Felix. Hey, we can. Sweet.
Ooh.
That?
Do I have loads of ingredients for somebody? Where's Lawrence? He should be here. Hey, he is. Nice. Then Marianne Ignatz. Perfect.
This.
None of these people pair with each other. Hilda was Casper. He's not here, is he? Nope. Linhart Flame? She likes this? It's got meat in it, doesn't it?
This is my...
Oh. Carver Games characters aren't playable without RNG. That kind of sucks. This is a great one. Mercedes. Sylvain. I'll do it anyway. Because we've got loads of these ingredients. Except the fish. But we can go fishing. This is like, that's arguably the best one to do. Raph and who? Raph and Bernie. Oh, yeah, we're going down our list there. To try and get as many people here as possible hooked up, except Alois, because he's married. So, like, yeah. Okay, now who here? Dorothea is my waifu. No, she isn't. Dorothea is Ferdinand's waifu. Who unfortunately doesn't like that. Fine. Constance Yuri. Sort of, why not? I know it's not a blue arrow, but we've got so much of this ingredient that we might as well.
Food just...
I want to get everybody to, like, basically flashing A, right? Seteth. And where's the little bitch boy? Grr. You'll eat what I tell you to eat, child. Balthus happy here. Yeah, this one. We're gonna end up...
My favorite...
Because some of these pairings are like stuck in my head, right? So we're gonna end up pairing some people together really easily. And then I'm gonna end up forgetting about others. I'm telling you now. But it's not bad, right? We only get 10 pairings to do.
It's too...
I assume the like requirements get higher and higher as like the levels go up. Ferdinand Mercedes, right? Ferdinand Bernie. No, Ferdinand Dorothea. Ah, she doesn't like it. Hilda was Casper. God damn it, Casper. Why'd you have to be so fucking difficult? Oh, this is a good one. This is just fish and fish.
You're eating.
I'm just gonna try and grab a couple of golden fish for some money. We'll do like 10 fishes. If we can. That was simple. Oops, fuck that up. A Game Boy like Advance is really expensive nowadays. Not for streaming anything on, but like even like an OG 3DS. I wonder if the OG 3DS is like super expensive. But the stuff before that, that's super expensive these days. I guess flip side is that why would you bother, right? You just download an emulator on your phone. But there's something quite nice about having buttons. Then again, there's like attachments you can get for smartphones where you just like, you know, stick them on the side of your smartphone. God almighty, that was bad. No, like goldfish or platinum fish. Come on, give me a goldfish. Well, fuck this. Yeah, totally not worth it.
Hello there. This one,
Like,
yes?
that was a 20 gold fish.
This one, yes?
For 50 gold
Return
bait.
soon, please.
Oh, we need to double check our... Oh, maybe I... Okay, these might be just seeds. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That doesn't feel good at all. Ugh, why did he have to punch me so hard?
Hey, Caspar, something the matter?
Oh, hi, Hilda. Yeah, I just got a little
Caspar?
fight. No big deal. Definitely won.
Oh, reminds me of
Your
that song.
face is all swollen. That
Oh,
looks
what was the
painful.
song?
Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
No, that's really too much. Like I said, I'm fine.
Don't argue, just come along. You look ghoulish.
Huh? Maybe it's worse than I thought. Oh, whatever.
Rock the
Can't
Casbah,
hurt to have
that's
it
it.
looked
Rock
at.
the Casbah. By The Clash.
There.
Great
that
tune.
should do it.
Great
You'll
tune.
be all right now.
Great. Thanks, Hilda. I had no
Rock
idea you
the
were so good at this.
Casbah. Rock
I always
the
tended to my
Casbah.
big brother's wounds, so I have lots of experience. I'm curious, though. Why are you always getting into fights? You really got hurt. Surely it would have been better not to bother.
It's not like I go looking for fights, and I'm not always the one who starts them.
I'm pretty
There
sure
are
you
just
do.
a lot of guys in this world who won't listen to reason. Somebody's got to beat some sense into them.
To be fair, that's exactly what I thought when I was a
So
teenager.
that's why you're always
I was like,
picking fights.
am I
Why
wrong?
not
No,
ignore
it's everybody
them,
else who's
or
an
ask
idiot.
someone else for help.
Maybe that's how you'd handle it, but I can't just look the other way.
Yeah.
How very gallant. But maybe you should try showing a little restraint.
Dude, like...
You really think that?
I couldn't show restraint if a girl was standing
Yes,
in, like,
I do.
you know,
I don't
black
think you can solve all
leather
your problems by throwing a
like
few
that
punches.
in front of me.
The
Well, I could
world's
show
a
restraint
big
to some extent.
place.
A
At
scholar,
this
a
moment,
sir.
all over Fodlan, countless
But,
people
you know, it'd
are
be
in
difficult.
some kind of trouble. But they'll figure things out one way or another, even without you there. Try to hold back and see what happens. Maybe you'll be surprised. Besides, if you're always picking fights, you might get so badly injured that you can't protect me.
Now that's a good point right there.
Oh, like a
I guess I
fucking
could give this
launcher.
whole restraint thing a shot.
Yeah, Casper, okay, right. Yeah. Lorenz Leone, was that a pairing we wanted? No shit, they've already hit B? Yeah! Oh, crap. Okay, I thought this would be, like, way harder, by the way.
Hello, Leone. Busy as usual, I see.
Yep, lots to do. Not like you fancy nobles. Hey, can't you see all this stuff I'm carrying? Come on, move over already.
Alas, I cannot comply with your request.
Can't even ask a noble to take a step to the side, huh? That's a joke, right? You're kidding.
You've injured your foot. I could tell immediately by the way you are favoring it.
What?
No, you favor the other foot, dumbass.
Heavy lifting will only worsen the injury. Please, permit me to examine it.
Hey, cut that out! Isn't that improper or something? Bowing to a commoner?
This was made before the foot fetish of 2021.
Wound.
That's not what it'll look like. Hey, it's fine. Leave it.
Easing the burdens of the common folk is a natural obligation of the nobility. Now hold still and keep quiet for a moment, if you would be so kind.
That's a real pretty way to talk about sitting around in castles doing nothing.
Damn, is this
Let
how
me
you,
tell everyone in my
is this how
village
you
is
get
so
seagull's
grateful to be
feet?
taxed up to the eyeballs for the privilege of... Ow!
Oh, it's quite swollen.
If the internet
And
got
you're
hold of this
feverish.
knowledge, they would be in a
Fortunately, I do have an ointment here that
tizzy,
should be
in a
of use.
furore.
What? You just carry that stuff around with you?
Certainly. It won't do to be unprepared if I happen across someone in need.
I don't get you, Lawrence.
It seems I've neglected to pack bandages. I'm afraid this handkerchief will have to suffice.
What, that fancy thing? Bit of a waste, isn't it? Hey, no thanks. I don't need some noble's pity.
What about the help of a friend? I am as much that as I am a noble, if you recall.
More of your weird logic.
There. That should ease the
Weird
pain.
logic.
And since you are recovering, allow me to carry this burden for you as well. There we are. Now, farewell.
I really don't understand that guy.
It's because you're an idiot.
Oh no, I completely forgot to thank him.
There we go. She's so, like... She's so... Not antisocial. She's so She's so arrogant.
Now then.
Almost.
Where is that
Insular.
book on dance?
So insular
Hello,
that...
I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
Hello, Linhart.
She just doesn't care.
I've recently been lost in study on the topic of Saint Sethlene. You're familiar with her life, yes?
What a
I
coincidence!
know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Interesting that you would ask that. Your
Linhart,
question betrays
fucking-
your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the Monastery. All
Linhart,
agree that you
I'm
have trouble
glad I chose
focusing
this
on
pairing. This is
detail-oriented
based.
work. As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint
I see why it
Sethlene's
was
history,
recommended.
and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life.
Linhart will get
Granted, it is
intimately
not stated
knowledgeable on
explicitly in the
Saint
text,
Kathleen.
But it is easy enough to read between the lines and get to the underlying truth. The authors of several tomes, all written within 50 years of Saint Sethlene's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented
She's gonna get
tasks.
angry.
Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Sethlene, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting, no?
Linhart's the only
I do
one
not
of all
appreciate
of
your
these.
disrespectful approach to this topic.
All of these
No
students
disrespect
who's
intended,
like
I assure you.
got a second
Saint
brain
Sethlene
cell.
is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Sethlene.
There was one other item.
If you must.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes? My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities. I am glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I am able to help others.
Indeed. Once more an echo of Saint Sethlene. I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist. Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
I am very busy searching for a book. I will be going now.
I am discovered. I must away. Wait, that was only C? Right. And we'll do one more. Wait, did I go to the... Did I plant? Did I sow my seed? Yeah. Struct. Right. Hilda, my pink-haired wifey. Keep teaching you. I mean, if we can get her up to A by the end of the game, I'll be very. I think we will. I think we will. Fucking hell. Leonard, we want you to get some dark. Yeah, we want you to get some dark magic.
Oh.
So you can be a bit more DPS. Oh. Sweaty greetings from Germany. It's supposed to be like rain and thunderstorms soon, man. But only hopefully a few days next week. I really hope it's not going to be rain and thunderstorms too much. Like last year and the year before when I was in Berlin. And they were like completely different months. It was rain and thunderstorms almost every single day. It was really, it was, I mean, it was fine, but it was a bit annoying. Because I'm not a big, like, wander around outside person. I get bored. But when I'm on holiday, I will absolutely do that. Like, 100% I'll do that. Plus, I like to go and sit and read in the park. Like, take my Kindle ebook reader. Go and sit in the park in Berlin near the... I'll dox myself here. Near the Pergamon. On the other side of the river. Can't remember what the park is called, but... Bring thunderstorms upon us. You need more. Yeah, you do. How's your flying? See? You're never going to be a Phoenix Knight at this rate. Pegasus Knight.
You are... You're...
What's a lance at? Oh god, that's even worse. You think it was the white noise, dude? I said it before. I started doing that years ago. Years ago. So when I came home from like clubbing, and it would like, you know, it would help if I was sort of drunk and stuff, just watching. It was how I got into StarCraft. Watching GSL with Artosis and Tasteless back in like 2017, 2018. On the GSL StarCraft 2 Twitch channel. Africa TV. Alright, yeah, Africa TV. Obviously Artosis and Tasteless and that whole shebang doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. I mean, it was peak. It was they were in terms of like casters, I've got to put them, and I'm sure there's others that I don't know about who come close, but the fact they did it so often, all right, they were doing it like a couple of nights a week for like 20, you know, for 8 weeks, 10 weeks, and they did that like 2 or 3 times a year, right? Like, they built up a Top Gear, sort of the Grand Tour level of sort of jokes and like personality between it in a way that, to my knowledge, no other esport really has that level of continuous casting and working relationship. Like, you'll get people in Dota and League of Legends and CS who they all know each other and the same faces return for the majors and the world championships every year, but there's not that consistency like week in, week out. And Artosis and Tasteless, and Tasteless both lived in South Korea, and obviously, like, they were obviously mates who spent time with each other outside of work and aka casting, and like their dynamic is like I haven't seen a dynamic as good in esports. Full stop. Anyway, SL, yeah. I mean, live versus not live is a massive difference, man. It's astronomical. I don't like casting things which aren't live.
I'll keep...
Even though, like, and that's me as a caster, where it matters even less. It's weird, but you feel the difference. You can be better because you can rewind shit, right? That's great. At the same time, what the hell? You can be better, but it just doesn't have that same energy. It would be like watching a World Cup football match. Like, even if, you know, you get home late from work, right? You miss the big game in whatever sport you're interested in. You've heard no spoilers. Let's say it's even like the game finished 10 minutes before you started watching it, but you know in your head that what you're watching is not live and the result has already been determined. That's how I think, at least. And that, that has a massive impact on me. That has a massive impact on the way I think about live games, sports, esports, whatever. What I woke up to was the problem with Teutonic Knights is they don't have enough range. What the hell? What do you mean they don't? I mean, why would they get bonus range beyond melee? I have no idea what you like, mate. I'm here in Pine. We got 4 of it.
Oh, that aroma. My favorite.
KSI. See, I'm not a StarCraft 1 guy. I'm not a Brood War guy.
Thank you.
When it broadcasts English, they let VOD sit. Oh, dude, like, for getting to bed white noise, 100% the VODs are fine. 100%. I don't know. There's no way I said the problem with Teutonic Knights is they don't have enough range.
Yes.
Felix, my boy. Gifts you like to receive, classes you might enjoy.
Yes.
I mean, it's possible I was drunk, I suppose. What? Likeable allies, reliable allies. Yeah.
See. What?
Basically, like visit plans, futures. Yeah. Plans for the future.
Some people like to snack when they take a break. No willpower.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, yeah. Disagree. Admonish? I'm not sure it's admonish. Let's go with nod. To whom was I saying that? Was that during a biz thing? That must have been during a biz thing.
Thanks for your hospitality. I hope
I
you'll
did that
invite
to
me again
myself.
sometime.
I probably said, you probably missed it, Sludge, because you were falling asleep. You probably missed the part where I said, this is a really bad take.
We had a great result.
More cards for my
I've got the gist of it
That
now.
Lincoln Times I'm genuinely curious, man. I'm genuinely curious. 'Cause, if somebody's had to read out and be like, what?
Age is but a number.
Like, there's got to be context. Like,
always
it's not a stupid thing to say, but it's kind of a meaningless thing to say. Like, hardly any units in AoE 2 which are melee have range. Like, Teutonic Knights have a sword. Like, of course they're not gonna have any goddamn range. Right, here's the big question. Did we get... We did! Yay! Right, okay. We don't need flower seeds then. We got Morphous plums. That's not what I wanted. I wanted fucking Noah fruit. Right, Morphous plum, Morphous seed. What does Morphous seed give me? Right. Anybody want to do a bit of quick math? Anybody wanna do some quick maths here? By looking at calculations. Let's see if we can pass this together. For some reason, developers make gardening more complicated than it needs to be. A lot of sprites. Yield can vary. Yes, you get like the 1 to 2 to 3, like, you know, corn husks, you know, wheat icons. For that, you should know the game being keep 1. Each seed has a hidden rank value. Okay, fine. Second, a predicted yield level 1, 2, 3 is hiding some important information. Each yield level is divided into 2 halves. In the lower half, the chance of receiving lower quality items is higher. Meanwhile, the chance of receiving higher quality items is higher. In the upper half, you can determine which items are what quality via the items yield tab. Oh. Quality ratio refers to the ratio of lower quality versus higher. Yield level split. Score 81 to 90. Ratio of lower quality versus higher quality. Score. What does rank have to do with it then? 19 plus 10 minus 20. No. Oh, 19 plus 10 to 20. That was simplified in the explanations. Example, despite having different rank, 9, the mod 12 function makes it so it has the same A and B values. The cultivation tier starts at 1 for infused with magic and has a 6. Nope. 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 Abso-fucking-lutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I've actually looked at that 3 times before over the last, like, 2 months. And every time I look at it, I'm like, this is not complex. It's really not. And yet, at the same time... And part of it, no offense to the guys whoever wrote this in Serene Forest, I don't think there's enough context around what they're saying. And terminology matters, right? Like, they haven't linked, like, they mention rank and then they like mention this score and like something to do with how rank and score relate, all the rest of it. Like, it's not, I would need to like sit there with a magnifying glass and a notepad to try and see what equates and is equivalent. And that might not be the Serene Forest sort of, you know, that bit's author's fault. It might be that the game, because I know this game is very bad. And a lot of games are. They will use different words, which actually are exactly the same thing. And it's a nightmare for people like me who, it's not like I like to min-max. I just like to know what I'm dealing with, right? I like to have the facts laid out in front of me. So what I want is vegetables, by the way. Yield 3. Mixed herb. Does yield 3 also give me... Nope. Okay, fine. Fuck you then. I also don't like the UI on their website. I get why they do it, but I like tabs. I've got like, I have 4 windows with a combined almost 500 tabs open at all times. So tabs are much easier to flick through than going backwards and forwards. Wait, how do I get yield level 3? Fuck only knows. So if I want resistance, I want vegetable seeds. I have 11 of those things. Yes. So 5 vegetable seeds should get me something, right? Vegetable seeds should get me any of these. Excellent. We'll plant vegetable seeds. I mean, the reason that math in games... I predicted you 1? How? I don't. See, that's what I mean about the Serene Forest page, right? Like, the way the data and information is all set out is obtuse, is not immediately obvious. Right now, Marianne wants to date Ignatz. Ignatz, where are you, my boy? I have a waifu for you. No? Okay, fine. Lorenz wants to... Hang on, let me just double check that there's no support. Ignatz Mariana, done. Ignatz Mariana, fucking done. Okay, Casper Hilda needs something. Casper Hilda aren't here. Fucker. Right. So Lorenz is fine-ish. Marianne's done. Leonie. Lorenz. I've got a soft spot for Lorenz, honestly. So I think Lorenz is not a bad chap. Yeah, what about Linhart Flame? Linhart Flame, easy, because they only just hit C rank. They should bring them up to beat. Driving us a drink since 1990.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
This is nearly as delicious
I
as
bought more
Mother's
alcohol
cooking.
playing
I would happily eat
this
this every day.
second chapter of Fire Emblem than I ever have before. Like a scary amount. Like alcoholic level. Genuinely. I'm not even lying. Like, I've got to stop saying like, otherwise my brother would beat the hell out of me. Not literally, I hasten to add. Hey, don't call Child Protective Services. But these are both like fortified wines, right? They're like 17.5%. This one is at least. This is 20%. Right? Port and sherry. And they were bought years ago, 3 years ago now, 3 or 4, for playing So yeah, that's what these are. This is a liter bottle. This is a 750 mil. I don't know what that is in freedom units. It's like 2.2. Is it like it's like 2.2 pounds to a kilogram, but it's also like 2.2 pints to a liter, right? The pint is 440 mil or 473 mil. 473 mil. So maybe it's like 2.1 pint to a liter. Anyway. Yeah. And like since starting this, I was your body hates you. No, my body loves me. Otherwise I'd be dead. But dude, I was I mean the Amazon orders were coming every 3 days for like a bottle of each. Which is not good. It's not good. I noticed it. I noticed it slowly ticking up. I noticed it slowly ticking up. But it's fine. I'm fit as a fiddle. Health is a horse. A somewhat old and decrepit and slowly dying horse, but a horse nonetheless. Ingrid Ashe, we can't do. Happy Balthus. Mercedes Sylvain. There's one for them, isn't there? There is oh, we can do these. Onions. Oh, we need fucking onions. Hilda Casper. Yes! Now, I've always been pretty good with, like, health on my body.
Yummy. Who made this? I'll have...
I remember chatting with one of my mates when I was at uni. It's one of those moments that, like, sticks in your mind. You know when you get those? For whatever reason. No... Sylvain? No, okay, Mercedes and Sylvain. We all have them, right? And like they're noticeable by us because they're completely like meaningless memories, right? Yeah. And I remember we were sitting on the left-hand side of the bus. We were just crossing the traffic light intersection before we got onto the road where one of my flatmates when I was at uni and I was sitting next to each other, and he was on the passenger side, he was on the window side, I was like next to him on the bus. We just passed through the traffic lights. We would have stepped off the bus in like 60-80 seconds, and he was like same kind of figure as me, and neither of us did really any exercise. And I remember him saying, like, he said, we're both like blessed by genetics, because we both ate like crap, nuggies and chips, nuggies and fries, pizza, we might have a glass of fruit juice every now and again, and we vaguely understood what a vegetable was, but we'd never even seen one. And the idea of physical exercise was distasteful, and we were both stick thin. I mean, kind of like I am now, but 20. And he said to me, that's gonna change. And I didn't care at the time.
I like this
but for
dish.
whatever reason, it stuck in my head.
It was my father's favorite.
And that's why I started
after I got to the
doing
monastery.
exercise.
Nobody in
One of the
Vargas
reasons
knows
why I
how to
started
cook.
doing exercise 3 or 4 years ago. On your phone, great. But yeah, no, being healthy is not hard. Oh, sorry, let me rephrase that. Not being unhealthy is not hard. It's all about fucking moderation. And if she's not around at the club, then find her friend called Sapphire. No, it's all about moderation. Dorothea and Ferdinand. Okay, sweet. You know, I don't eat a huge amount. I eat unhealthy. I'm not going to end up with a six-pack in, like, if I keep going the way. Like, my lifestyle at the moment, I'm not having a six-pack. That's fine. I'd love a six-pack, but I'm not willing to put in the effort. That's fine. But I'm not ending up with a gut that stops me leaning over the fucking sink, or that, you know, hides the tips of my toes. Because I eat unhealthy shit all the time, but I'm not eating it in excess. Which means I'm not going to get fat, but I'm not going to get jacked either. It's all about what you want, understand what you want, and then fucking go for it. And understand the consequences, both good and bad. And this is a life lesson, full stop. Make your own decisions in life. Go for them. And fuck the haters, but also don't complain when things turn out the way that that you should have predicted them if you thought about it for more than a split second, right? If you want to go on a like night out with the boys or the girls, drinking and gambling in Vegas, great, fucking go for it. But if you end up losing all of your money in a casino, well, yeah, that's how casinos fucking make money. That's why you don't bet more than you can like afford to lose. Nothing wrong with going out and having a gambling piss up, drinking too much, all the rest of it, so long as you understand the risks and you accept the potentially worst possible risk, right? That's fine. But then if you go out on a drinking, booze up, gambling weekend with your girlfriends, boyfriends, whoever, don't come back and then complain, oh my god, I lost all my money. Like, right? I mean, you can complain. That's what friends are for, to cry on their shoulder and complain about things that everybody admits is stupid and that you should have known beforehand. But, you know, that's what friends are for, not the wider public. I think it's pretty like easy to understand, right? And yet, for whatever reason, not something that everybody seems to agree on. Oh, Raph? Bernie? Yes!
This is delicious! My absolute
Ooh.
Okay, who else? Hannah and Manuela we need to do at some point, but let's focus on these meals, which we have hardly any ingredients left for. Leonie and Lawrence was basically done, right? Annette and Felix. Felix doesn't like it. Fine. Happy Yuri. No. Cyril. No. Okay, none of those people mesh with each other. Verona, whatever the fuck that is. This has to be a worthwhile one. Catherine Chimere. Yeah. Lawrence. Leonie. Fuck it. You guys are worth it. We can get them out of our way. If we can bring them up to like
Hey, you're cleaning your plate.
Done.
Nice job.
Because I can always buy the rest, right?
Please stop. You sound like my mother.
Ah, Dr. Freud. What a pleasure. That was Ignatz. Marianne, we're done. Yeah, okay, cool. Stop looking at me, Ignatz, you bastard. Claude is done. Petra's done. And that. And Felix was at the bottom, right? Yeah. Shamir and Catherine. Yeah, why not? Maybe one array still makes a difference, I hope.
It's
Annette and Felix, right? Yes. This won't push them over the edge, but it'll do something.
That?
This is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Like, it takes a while just to, like, cross-check and cross-reference everything, but... Sereth and... Where's the dweeb? Where's the fucking dweeb? Again, you know, so long as we can knock some people out here, that's all that matters. Ingrid. Who's that? Ignat's? Fuck. Connie! Connie! Why don't you go and bang Yuri? I don't have any more tutelage yo. Whatever the fuck those are called. Okay, cool. Yuri, done. Strip, the game tool RNG never telling you any of the odds. That's I mean, okay, never telling you the odds, but maybe not. That's that's one of my biggest problems with Baldur's Gate and those kind of RPGs in general. I don't like RNG in games. I don't mind it, like, a little bit. I understand that RNG is involved, but I like to be able to shift the odds in my favor. That makes sense. Whereas
that battle was a decent
by
challenge, but when
leveling up,
shove,
training a skill makes you better in a certain thing, and then you can go and have a conversation. Baldur's Gate doesn't really allow that.
Worshipping the church, or is it just Rhea?
I prefer
Lady
the whole
Rhea.
stat sheet that you level up like.
You're the only one in the Knights who doesn't
an
trust her
RPG.
with the proper respect.
Not,
it's not just that I worship Lady
RNG
Rhea.
RPG.
I respect her.
That makes sense.
Admire her. Revere her.
You know, like
I don't get the
RuneScape or
Service religion.
World
Or
of Warcraft
Rhea.
stuff.
Shamir, if
Or,
you were anyone else, I would cut you down for saying that.
What did
She saved your life.
the devs from Baldur's Gate make?
She
What do
did,
they call?
and that's
Not
why I fight
Larynx Entertainment. It's
Doesn't mean I worship her.
ends with an L.
You never change. You're so stubborn.
You're the stubborn one.
Divinity Original
When you're on
Sin 2.
missions related to
Well,
Rhea,
Divinity
it's like
2
you're wearing
Original Sin.
blinders.
That
Wanting to
was
help her
the
is admirable.
not dice
You'll
roll
be of no
version
use
of
if you get
Baldur's
yourself
Gate,
killed.
right?
I don't
And that's
plan
the
on
difference
getting
I'm trying to
killed.
highlight.
And it's not that I'm wearing blinders. I'm just
Larian,
focused.
thank you, yeah.
I've
that-
devoted
yeah.
my heart to Lady Rhea. She's the reason I wield my sword.
As long as you don't get killed or cause me any trouble, I don't really care.
So my death would cause you trouble?
Yes, because she wouldn't
That's
be
not
able
what
to
I
sit
meant.
on your face. Hey?
Let's give it a rest. There's no
Well,
point
the
in
dice
arguing.
rolls and chance, but it doesn't
Fine.
show you the dice
But I
like
want you to know
Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, but you can change it
It's
with
not
your
easy
stats.
to put your life in the hands of
more
someone
easily.
who doesn't share your beliefs.
I understand.
You get what I mean,
think
Gandalf,
we
when
can
I said
both
like
agree on that.
there's a little bit of RNG which I accept, but it's not it's RNG in terms of probability, which you can shift the probability of. Whereas you're trying to think of how to phrase this, which is actually accurate and correct. Yeah, it's the way the RNG works and is applied. That's the big difference. It's the way the RNG is applied.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
30. I must say, you are
Plus,
quite
often
adept
in
with flattery. Please, give
Baldur's
me some
Gate,
more.
it's more a matter of...
No, I was not... There you go with that attitude.
There's
again.
RNG no matter what
Why
your
do you
stats
reserve
are.
such cold
Right?
treatment for me and me
Broadly
alone?
speaking.
Do you hate
Broadly
me,
speaking,
Dorothea?
it's
Or
always
have you
a
some
dice
other
roll.
reason to avoid my
As
company?
opposed to
I
a
underestimated
skill
you.
check.
I assumed your
Do
noble
you meet the
upbringing had dulled
requirements?
your
If
perception.
yes, you pass.
But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Again, generalizing here, but
Might I
one
ask
end of a
why you
spectrum
find me
is,
so
do you have the
despicable?
required
I can
skills?
scarcely
If
guess.
yes, therefore you
Don't
pass.
waste another minute
There might be a
thinking
middle
about it.
ground where it's
That will
RNG.
not do. I
On
do
the
not
flip
think you would
side is
hate a
Baldur's
person
Gate,
for
where no matter
reason.
what your stats are, there's
Perhaps.
pretty
How's
much
this?
always a dice roll.
If you can
Again,
guess
I'm
why,
massively
I'll let you know
generalizing,
if you're right.
but you see
The
those
brains of us
differences
common
there.
folk are so
One is a
simple, it should be
RNG
pretty easy
almost
for a
all the
big shot
time.
noble to sort
The other
out.
is an RNG, but
Very
only in a
well.
limited band.
I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Dorothea would eat Felix
Please,
Ferdinand
will you
alive.
not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, 30.
'Cause you're always buzzing around.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
Becomes almost obsolete. Yeah, but the difficulty in doing that is very the effort required to do that is very high, man. And you've hit the nail on the head that it's it's almost obsolete in something like Divinity. It is obsolete because you reach the like an actual 100% requirement, and it's not even that high. You get what I mean? It's a slightly different take on the whole RNG system. Like it's a total. I say slightly.
Hello.
The effect is slightly, but the way of actually thinking about it is a complete shift from the
May I
ground
discuss
up.
something with you?
And some people prefer
I promise to
that,
help
and
you
that's
find
totally
the
fine.
truth of who you are.
But I
I'm
don't
afraid
like
it's
it.
not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed.
Next minute, I agree with you, Bez.
5 years ago,
I would
before she
love
vanished,
Baldur's
I
Gate
asked
3
Rhea
if
some
it
pointed
wasn't,
questions.
if it was built like
I learned
Divinity.
that she knows everything about you. No, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence.
Same with what I literally said this earlier. I don't always like to min-max, but I like to understand the calculations going on behind certain things, so that if I want to be able to guarantee the ability to do something or not do something, I can at least try, right? Baldur's Gate never allows that to happen. There is always an element of RNG. Whereas a lot of RPG games are built around the premise of you reach a certain stat requirement, like, you know, a perfectly achievable level, and it's either a yes or a no, or there's a tiny band of maybe, but once you're above it, it's a total yes. You know, it's just personal
I could
preference.
explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea.
I won't bother doing it unless it's
I fear,
something's
however,
happening that I
that
really
a
care
partial
about in game.
understanding might do you more harm
But if I
than
really
good.
care about something, then
Once
I want
we
to make
save
sure it
Rhea,
happens,
we
because it's
will
my
know the whole
RPG,
of it.
right? Everybody in an
For
RPG.
now, that is all I can tell you.
Sorry, not everyone. Some people like the randomness of an RPG, but I like the world building and being able to create the story how I want it to go, and if I don't care how it goes, and I want it to be surprising, then I won't try and min-max. But if I want to make sure some character stays alive, or I want to make sure this person dies, or I want to make sure I can like access this shop or something, then I want to, like, I am willing to spend the time gathering the equipment or whatever required to do that. Baldur's Gate 3, you can get everything you could possibly imagine under the sun, and it's still a dice roll. Whereas Divinity, Original Sin, or traditional RPGs, like, you meet the requirements, you're in, done, fine. There's no RNG there. And that's
if you are still uncertain about
it's
your
it's a personal preference thing.
Then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary,
Matt likes things saying age soon and doing everything.
I am and will always be your ally.
I mean, like,
you're not
I reached 99 agility in RuneScape. Don't talk to me about
that will be the case here, but I suppose all
things
I can
that take
do is
ages
ask
to do.
for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me. And that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea.
Weeks.
Or even whether we are friends.
Days of in-game of like real life time.
Where I go and what I do will depend wholly on you.
New Divinity? Yeah, I mean, Biz, is there one coming out this year? I assume not.
Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case, I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
That's a different thing, Siren. Next one was announced at the Game Awards. Yeah, but when's it actually coming out? Really sure when it comes to manipulating Battlefield, making around exactly, yeah. The other thing I don't like about Baldur's Gate is the whole like, oh, you've used like a level 8 spell. You only got one of those today. Now go sleep. It's like,
oh, Professor, I didn't realize you were there.
You end up sleeping after every fucking fight just to recover your goddamn spells.
They'll say, Sylvain,
like, let them recover after every fight. Come on. I know it's not. That's how D&D works, but that's one of the reasons I don't like D&D. I just don't like the framework around it.
I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying and everything got a bit complicated. Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway.
You enjoy this.
By the way,
it was a game I'm playing this
I didn't know you had a crest.
So everyone barely got into the game, but it was an interesting game regardless. I was here, Sylvain. To be fair, like, sort of, yeah, but like, you can see why he did it, Valkyria. Like, just based on this conversation alone, right? He's basically, what it is, yeah, fam. I'm gonna spit some bars at you, yo. Okay, I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry. I've never said that before, and I will never say it again. But he's.
I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things.
He's Bernadetta, but by a different. But branch into a different path. His understanding is that his life is never going to be his own, right? He has accepted, for better or for worse, for right or for wrong, right? It might not even be true, but he has come to the conclusion that he is going to be married off some noblewoman and fulfill this role, and his life he can picture his entire life, right? And it's all out of his control once he leaves the academy. So he's basically gone the complete opposite and is trying to have as much freedom and agency as he possibly can right now, because in his mind he will never have free will, right? Even when his parents die, who have arranged his future, they have arranged his future for him, and by the time they die he'll be locked on this train following these tracks in a predetermined direction for the rest of his life. So
most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one.
Yeah.
Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest.
Bro, what was that? No,
that means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy. Or rather, a stud horse. See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me.
And there you go.
If I marry a girl,
he doesn't see any value in himself. That's the flip side.
Might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden.
I knew one or two guys a bit like this at university.
I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely.
There you go. I mean, not as extreme, but coming from different backgrounds.
You know what? I'm a bit jealous.
Probably 3 or 4 people.
Growing up, you never knew you had a crest.
Some of them, like, you know, Anglo-Saxon Brits as well.
Nobody pretended to like you.
But coming from
I kind of hate you for that.
Family where
you were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt.
Some, you know, they felt like they were forced into a particular path by their parents, and they'd grown up basically, I would say, so oppressed. But a lot of adults would be horrified at such a phrasing. So oppressed that there was no alternative. It's way more common than people think.
Did you call me? Oh, this is my favorite tea. Do you, I am grateful. I feel at ease.
My future waifu? I know. And it's age appropriate as well. Your ambitions? Yeah. School days?
Well
now. K-pop comrades?
If I hadn't met you, I don't think I'd be who I am today.
Disagree. We've had this one before, and we disagreed.
I see. Ah, that tea was delicious. Invite me again sometime.
Hi, Charm. I was a fucking delight. That's not much gold. Trust in heart of the gods, I guess. I kind of hoped I'd get a lot further in.
In response to the Alliance Army's plea,
I guess it was a
Judith
chapter,
has agreed
but
to
I still wish I
provide
got further in.
To meet up with reinforcements, the Alliance Army sets out for Aelel, the Valley of Torment. Unbeknownst to Claude, something else awaits them there.
Why is it so hot? I'm getting all sweaty.
Don't be a wimp. Anything's worth it for more food supplies.
Move over, Raphael. Somehow you make the heat even worse.
Let's stay calm, everyone. Once we meet up with Judith's soldiers, we can go right back home.
Oh, I finally remembered.
Ashe.
The legend goes
Is he
that this
here, then?
valley was born from the wrath of the gods.
So I've got to find myself,
They say
right?
A pillar of light poured from the heavens and completely burned away the forest that used to be here.
It's got right in Germany.
So you're telling me the goddess, who is supposed to be benevolent, burned a forest to a crisp?
Typical. Yeah.
That's what the legend would have us believe, but it's not recorded in any of the scriptures.
Well, of course
Either
not.
it's completely made up, or the goddess is some kind of monster.
It's the scriptures written by people who support the goddess. Why would they write about something like that?
The time for idle chatter is over, Claude. Look over there.
Ah, has someone come to greet us?
That banner does not bear the Daphnal crest.
If memory serves,
Oh, we're picking up
that's the crest of
like
House
knights,
Rowe,
right?
formerly lords of the kingdom. They joined the Empire side without hesitation during the coup, and now here they are, lying in wait for us.
Damn. I thought we had disposed of all the spies.
House Rowe is mediocre and vulgar, but I hear their knights are powerful.
What about the Daphnal soldiers? You don't think...
We need to break through the rings.
We've already been spotted, so there's no time to come up with a brilliant plan.
I mean, to be fair, literally
Everyone,
the
prepare for
fucking
battle.
gate
I need
guard
the
knew
command in
about
your capable
the
hands,
plan.
my friend.
Like, OPSEC and counter-espionage is, you know, I thought we'd dispose of all the spies. You told everyone! Like, you didn't fucking keep it secret. Oh, we played some map. Are we have it? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. Kingdom Soldier. Ashe! What the hell are you doing here? Oh, kill a bow. So I kill him with myself, right? Of course, I'm over here. That's a lot of archers. And I've got a lot of aerial units. Ah! Right, Yuri Constance can't be done. Linot Flame can be done. Oh, wait, did I forget to do... No, we looked at all of the things. Linot Flame can be a thing. Bernie Raff? No, they're not in here. Survey Mercedes, Felix Anetta, Dorothea Ferdinand, Linot Flame, Marianne Ignatz. Ignatz, where are you, my boy? Oh, no, she's on the field. Happy Balthus can't be done because she flies. Ingrid flies and Ashe is our enemy. Casper Hilda. Casper doesn't fly. Lorenz, Leonie, they're not in the fight. Fuck. Okay, Jesus. Mercedes. Sylvain. Okay, so Constance flies. None of the flyers get a partner, right? She's my partner. Petra is Claw's partner. Linhart's got Flame. And then Ignatz has, did I say? Marianne. She's on the field. And that sums up all 10. Fuck! Well, at least we can at least bump one relationship, I guess. Bit annoying. Hey ho, whatever. We'll level up Bernie. And we'll level up. Yuri. These guys should all have like pretty decent weapons. Do you even need the Stilax Plus now? Probably not. No, you don't need a Vulnerary. You can take a key. Chest key from... okay, Petra has a slot. Constance has no slots. Store that. That should be fine. Store that. That should be fine. Wait, what? Okay, fine. Hang on 1 second. Wait, is that I say steel? No, it says silver. Marketplace.
Welcome.
Shut up. Forge. Me. Silver sword into a silver sword plus. Attack twice when initiating combat. Yeah. Oh, that's root steel as well. Oh, maybe not. No, I don't think anybody needs anything, do they? No. Yuri has silver, Bernie has silver. Flame is just doing her thing. Right, I need to kill little dweeb over there. That's so many fucking archers, dude. Like this is genuinely the worst it could possibly be. Yeah, it couldn't be much worse. How many Ignatz? Holy shit. Where do I even send the aerial cavalry? I mean, the air cav have to go over this way, right? Is my air cav? That's a good point. But then you kind of just lose the point of air cav. I want to knock out Ashe straight away. And I think I can do that. Yep. Okay, I can knock out those archers. You can knock out those archers. Hit both of them. Can't hit either of them. Yeah, no, you can't hit either. Shit. Does that include his like bonus range? Crap. You can just like sit there outrage snipers with ISIS. Yeah, she's got it equipped. But I want to kill both at the same time because I'm greedy. Wait, no, that's wrong. I wish Claude and me could switch. It's just bad positioning. Oh wait, Claude could kill one of the archers. I mean, send the infantry up this way. And the cav round this, and the air cav that way. That's what I want to do. Let's go with this. Hajime!
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a
Behold,
good place to finish off
I'm gonna
my
kill,
life as a
I'm gonna,
knight.
like, knock
Only
out.
if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
So, their
I'm
general
gonna
must
knock
be
out
that
Ashe in
stubborn-looking
turn
old
1.
man.
That's
Looks
what the
like he
formation
wouldn't
is all
even forget
about,
a sobbing
by the way.
child. It's good we came armed for the occasion.
Nah,
Care
it'll
to
be
find
easy,
Judith?
but...
Flames are flaring everywhere and burning people where they stand. ALL's a terrible place. Everyone, if you don't want to get...
Would you say there's a lot of... Ashe?
At the ready. Steady now.
Let's make this quick.
I will prevail.
For the future of Fodlan.
Easy, okay.
Ready when you are.
Oh, okay, well that makes life a bit easier. Nah, but... Wait, you can't, like... Oh, he can move off this, can't he? Yeah, he can move back one tile. Oh! 52% crit.
Too easy.
Dodge. Yes! Wait, you didn't shoot twice. Oh no, he didn't shoot twice. What? Oh, you don't have range attack.
I aim for greatness.
Okay, nice and easy. Oh, I thought she can't move? Okay, you can move there. You can move there. Okay, so...
What's my strategy?
Right, let's just run.
I'll do my best.
Behold!
Thank you.
Thinking with portals!
I'm awake.
Alright. Whoops. Please don't be able to kill Lenhart. Ooh. And this will result in him not disappearing, right?
I don't want to fight you, Professor. But this is how it has to be. There's no turning back.
You call this a fight? Yes, fucking persuade. This is a new.
You want to spare me?
We've never seen this before.
Well, I'll do it. I'll join your side. Let me fight for you.
Alright, this ever happens in the future, always kill the opponent, by the way. Always kill them. Why? Because anybody who changes their mind that quickly can never, ever, 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 ever be relied upon. Like, ever.
Sunshine.
Right, you're going to that chest. Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Shall we?
Annie the fuck? Oh, shit.
The Crest of Flames! Ha! Quite full of themselves, aren't they?
do this.
Go right, chum.
I took care of it.
69. Nice.
I fight for justice's name.
Oof, I'm glad he didn't have a follow-up. That was close. Oh, no!
Who wished?
Okay, fine, fuck this. Okay, right,
All is going to plan.
you know why this happened,
I must
right?
lead
This
them
all
well.
happened because, this all happened because, Claude fucked up. Basically.
Ready when you are.
At the ready.
Sunshine.
Let's make this quick.
What's my strategy?
Exposing that's too much. Yep. I thought he'd be fine. Alright, you know what? Ignat's moved one tile too far forwards.
Steady now.
He could have done it from here. Wait, no, you can't have done it from there? Oh, for fuck's sake, bro.
No mercy. At the ready.
Ooh, and I won't be able to retreat.
Ready when you are.
Well, this is not good. No fucking way, bro. Okay, 8% hit, 5% hit, 5% hit, 43% hit. Like, assuming nobody fucking hits her,
Let's
she'll be
make this
fine.
quick.
Sunshine.
Only I shall know how you die.
There's a Nuzlocke? I have no idea what that is.
Shall we?
I have no idea what a Nuzlocke is. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I wouldn't bother. It's a game mechanic. It's not even like I'm save scumming or anything. I just find it incredibly boring. There's nothing else to say. I just find it incredibly boring. Like, I mean, I'd just like go in and do it like super slowly, super cautiously, and it'll be boring as fuck for everybody. It's not even worth thinking about, talking about, or considering. Like, what's the fucking point? Oh yeah, let's limit ourselves arbitrarily to certain game mechanics. Yeah, real fun. What's the fucking point? Well, you literally just said, but then I think Matt would be like,
I'll do my best.
Much needed.
Like, it would be totally different, man. Like, your build and everything would be totally different. Like, it wouldn't even be hard, Simon. It wouldn't even be that hard. Oh, fuck.
What's my strategy?
Okay, so it's gotta be...
I'm awake.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Dance there.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Like, you just play super defensive every single mission. And then you'd like grind the hell out of all of your fucking characters. So you never went into a situation where you could possibly die. Like, I've got so many stat boosters that I could use as well on top of that. Like,
at the ready.
You know, you just min-max to high heaven.
Shall we?
And yeah, sure, you can't risk anybody dying. And one person might possibly die. But realistically, at the end of the day, what's the chance of anybody actually dying if you min-maxed, you know, to a disgusting degree?
I don't
no
know
one.
this is...
If you're doing it properly.
You, well...
Okay, there's a chest there. Okay, now if I move, then he can shoot Claude. Fucking amazing.
Witness frigid pride. Not for myself, for everyone.
More bows. Dude, like, there's, like, it's... Like, yes. Some people have said they don't play with bows at all. I mean, it's...
All is going to plan.
Depends on the mission, right? I haven't really built up a load of bows.
Sunshine.
Ready when you are.
greatness.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've got Ignatz and I've got a +2 range on Lysithia. Really? These are heavily armored guys and they're not that weak to magic? It's not a 40% hit chance. This is scary. Yikes.
This could turn the tides.
Okay, well in that case, can I do anything about this? Yeah, I can. Good.
Well done.
Connie's already moved, right? Where's Constance? She's there. You know what? Wait, who the fuck took damage? Okay.
Very helpful.
How do you attack that? Ah! Tomahawk. Axe breaker, yeah.
You got yourself
okay, yeah. 100%. I'd forgotten about axe. I knew that's why I was cycling through the various things, right?
Let's make this quick. I've got no time for mercy.
Rain already.
I will
that's. And you've been watching me stream for like many years, Cyrus.
Steady
No, I'm
now.
exactly the same. Why you think I've got like aerial cavalry?
Thank you.
It's for the mobility. But most characters are not ranged. Interesting.
Another victory.
Their counterattack is not as good as their, like, is better than their actual attack.
All is going to plan.
Okay, no, his was the same 40% hit chance. So those like two heavy warriors by the lava were by the like
watch and learn.
Magma, sorry, were a lot were different than the one that came up and attacked me.
Them.
Okay, nice.
You took me
now get
lightly.
the hell out of there. Now you don't really matter that much. Let's do that.
Predictable. Another victory.
Now I need to get rid of that archer and then run away. Can I? Well, I can with bolting, I guess. But that removes all the bolting I have left. Also removes any and all. Maybe I shouldn't have got Ingrid to do that. This might have been a bad idea, but we'll see. Alvo should be pretty good.
Thank you.
Nope. Not what I meant to do that. Like that idiot.
I fight for justice's name.
Nice. Okay, good. Now.
Strategy in motion.
Based.
Sorry, but I must.
Throw the tomahawk and kill him, or we can just go in and hit him with a silver axe plus. 50 damage. A diamond axe. Based.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Yep, no one's gonna attack us there. Sweet. Yeah, we can still move a few from here. Fireball!
I assume a stray arrow finished it.
Oh, I can't? Oh. Longbow. Brave bow is easier to get a hold of.
Let me paint you a picture.
Nice.
Still alive.
That was amazing.
Oh, still need to get it down.
It won't be in vain.
That's why Nosferatu is such a great spell. Unlike a battle mage. Not a spell sword, but battle mage, right? Somebody who can just dive into the enemy. So it's me, Petra, and Connie who can get that. I don't need to move anybody. Any archers around here? Fuck no. Aha. It's condition to be the enemy commander, of course. Okay, fine. Fireball.
Predictable. Allow me to demonstrate. This could turn the tides.
You haven't got a key, have you? No. Do you? Yes. Okay, he hasn't got the combat art that lets him attack like extra range. Bollocks. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, right. Wait, who on our team? It's Marianne and Ignatz, right? The two which are like we're getting to date to be waifus. Right? Marianne and Ignatz, yeah. So this will help that.
Thanks so much.
No, Tails, it gave me the extra range, I think.
I'll defeat you. I took care of it.
Nice. And I am gonna change Ignatz from sniper to cav
I
archer.
admire you.
Because I don't think sniper gives anything that cav archer doesn't. Right? Cav archer gives +2 range, by the way. Sniper only gives +1. And cav archer obviously gives like +2 movement versus sniper. I'm willing to be corrected on that, but motherfucker. Oh, joy, a bolt axe. Oh, yay. Oh, shit. Is he coming for me? He is. Okay, we want to grab the chest before he gets to, before we kill him. Obviously, because we kill him, then it's GG. I play it into the ground. What do you mean?
It won't be in vain.
Oh god, no. Absolutely not, man. No. We're done after this playthrough.
My moment has arrived.
I'm afraid.
A fitting outcome.
Nice. He leveled up something there as well, didn't he? Think. Right. And then you're gonna grab the chest, and then we're gonna kill King Dumbass there. Who can attack me here? Why is that showing as purple? Oh, the archer. Never mind. See? Like, Hunter's Volley gives an extra tile of range. That's why.
For the future of
But it's only a second, yeah. Dude, it's too much. Like, it's just too much. Otherwise.
Appreciate that.
You can't use it on Bow Knight? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. That already. I mean, it's not really my like main game, man. It's fun and everything. I love an RPG, but there's always other games to play, and I'd much rather.
Still alive.
But I just don't really get the whole like playing lots of different games thing. Sorry, playing the same game over again. Serious. Cheers for the biddies, man. Shit. I meant to do assist. So I mean, it's likely to be Baldur's Gate co-op. Some more real-time strategy stuff. And that's kind of it in terms of like plans.
Don't get used to this.
But we've started this and I want to finish it. Right, we can steal the chest and then kill that idiot. Who are you?
Oh, old Gwendol is here, and he doesn't look to be an ally.
Oh, the hero of Daphnel is here. I'll expect more from her than the young one.
Armed force goes into an arrow. Well, bows and bowstrings are measured in pounds of force. Right? So you have like a 60-pound bow, or and a pound is 2.2 kilograms. I can't remember if you said where you're from, serious, but even I'm a metric guy through and through, but my knowledge of archery mostly comes from British, and it's, you know, modern British still uses pounds of force for a bowstring, I think. And obviously historical British uses pounds, and a pound is 2.2 kilos. So I think I think you're talking like 120-pound bow, so like 60 kilograms or 600 newtons. 600 newtons, 60 kilograms, give or take, of force or weight. Oh well, that was massively anticlimactic. Right, go kill that idiot. But yeah, I think you're talking like, you know, normally like 50, like around about 50 kilos. Of like draw weight. Oh yeah, okay. I was talking about the draw weight. I suppose for the arrow, I guess it's not all converted, but what did I say? $22 newtons of draw weight. That seems like low. Kind of bow draw weight. 40-50. Oh, okay, 40-50 pounds. Okay. Maybe I have a. Maybe the modern stuff I've heard in kilos then. Or maybe what I've heard is the kilos, and I just thought it was pounds. Oh, sorry. Maybe what I've heard is the modern kilo, but I thought it was pounds, but I thought it was kilos. Because I think in kilograms, metric. Because I thought it was like, I thought a standard longbow, I thought I was like, really? I thought it was like 80 to 90 pounds. What I guess is like 40 kilos, but that's still, I use metric. Nah, dude, the other way around. The other way around. 2.2 pounds equals 1 kilogram. Right. So like 50, so like 10 kilograms is like 4.6. Sorry, 10 pounds, like 4.3 kilo.
Thank you.
4.2 kilo. 10 pounds is 22. 10 kilograms is 22 pounds. 10 pounds is 4.4 or 4.3 kilo. Yeah, like I'm a metric guy, but at the same time, like being able to convert metric and imperial is, I think, quite a useful ability. Not least because, I mean, I think as an English person, where a lot of stuff, like a lot of older people, still use kilogram, old measurements. Nice. We also have road signs are in miles, not kilometers. Our milk is sold in, everything has to be labeled in metric by law, like in terms of food and things like that, right? And sort of DIY, like screws and nails are measured in, they're like, you know, they're 4mm screw, something like that. It's not 1/8 of an inch or anything stupid. But what you do have is milk will be sold depending on the manufacturer, right?
Still alive.
Depending on the manufacturer, you'll either get 1 liter of milk or you'll get 2 pints, and they are slightly different. But the one that says 2 pints will say whatever the metric is on it. The one that says 1 liter probably won't say 2.2 pints. Probably.
Does a whelp like you really expect to kill me? I am Gwendol,
but the miles is the big thing. Miles is the big thing. I know 1,000 meters is 900 and... Sorry, 1,000 yards is 900 and... 1,000 yards is 9... Oh, fuck, I used to know this. 1,000 yards is 1,000 and... 1,000 yards is 914 meters. 1,000 yards... I said 914 meters. Oh. I still got it. That's because like a lot of English shooting ranges are in still in Imperial. That's why. That's the only reason I remember that one. But yeah, like a mile is 1,600 meters, give or take. It's like 1,564, I think. Meters. So a kilometer is 5/8 of a mile. But I mean, it's just useful to remember like some basic conversions. Fuck knows what an imperial ton is.
So I have
no fucking
found a place to die. Young ones.
Or hectares and acres. I think hectare is possibly metric, but why people don't just use square meters or square kilometers, I don't know. Like, just use a meter or a kilometer and then put square. Don't fuck around with hectares or acres.
It's time to gather ourselves.
The big one that really annoys me, which is not metric or imperial, but is the watt hour. And you see watt hour in terms of like batteries and electronics all the time. I'm like, no. Why the fuck do I want to know how many watts per hour? Just give me the fucking watts. And they never do. They never do. They always list watt hour. And it pisses me the fuck off because I can never remember how the conversion works.
Places. We're lucky we all made it out alive.
Even though it's a really fucking simple conversion. I always end up, it's like a USB stick. I think I've got it right. I fuck it up. I try dividing and multiplying the other way, get it wrong, and then I try the first way again and I somehow get it right. What? Why are we calling her a hero? The fuck?
Don't
you did nothing!
In this day and age, it's a miracle I've been unscathed this long.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'd like
long time no see, Professor. Are you still watching this boy's back?
Can you quit calling me a boy in front of everyone?
Yeah, can I watch your front?
I'm the leader of the Alliance now. It's not proper.
Not proper, is it? Says the leader who has neglected Alliance territory for years. If you're really the master tactician, you should go back to working quietly at whatever little desk you do your planning on.
If you can't convert Metric and Imperial, don't worry, neither can, you know, NASA or Lockheed Martin.
It's a perfect title for a boy who loves crafty schemes as much as you do.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have crashed.
You should be grateful to the professor. On your own,
Space
you look
probes
like a
on
scoundrel of a leader.
planetary
Claude's
bodies.
Usually so flippant,
Multiple
but even
times.
he gets overwhelmed when Judith is around.
As expected from the leader of the prestigious House Daphne, her dignity is beyond compare, even if she is no longer one of the 5 great lords.
We've had a NASA, it wasn't their fault. It was, at least the Mars rover was, I think, Lockheed. Because the conversion is done in software. And Lockheed fucked that up. NASA works in magic.
The 5 most influential lords of the Leicester Alliance. They hold the voting rights
And the
at
United
Round
States is
Table
a metric
conferences.
country,
House
technically.
Daphne used to be included among their ranks.
Signed
but
the
division from within has hastened their decline.
international.
Their vote has since been passed to the emerging Margrave.
Instead of 18.
Thanks for the exposition, Gloucester boy.
Boy.
International weights and measures.
Now to business.
Treaty in
There were some
18.
unexpected interruptions, but I've brought soldiers
60
and
something?
supplies as promised.
Thanks, Judith. I'll gladly take them off your hands.
And
Hold your horses, boy. You're misunderstanding. These soldiers are precious to me. I made them what they are.
And
I'm not about to loan
I might
them
be
out
making
to
this
someone.
up. Correct me if you guys can look
Then
this
why did
up.
you come here?
I'm convinced off the top of
What
my
I'm
head
saying is that I'll be joining your army.
that the
You're
ship
going to fight the
transporting
Empire with
from
the Knights of
France,
Saros, right?
you know,
Fight
metric
for Lady Rhea?
being a
Not
French
without me.
creation.
That's admirable and all, but we still
Sank
don't know for sure
before it
if
reached the
Rhea's in
United
it.
States.
Oh,
Sank
she's
somewhere in the
there.
Caribbean.
A witness
And
saw
the
Lady Rhea being dragged off by the Imperial Army
weights and
after
measures
the battle
never
5
turned
years
up.
ago.
Are you sure your source is reliable?
And then the Americans.
One of my own saw it happen. I'm certain.
That's why I think it was the
seems we
1860s.
chose wisely when we
And
decided
the Americans
to fight
had their
against the
little
Empire.
civil kerfuffle.
But you're the leader of House
And
Daphne.
finally realized that
Is
slavery
it
was a
okay for
bad
you to leave
thing.
your territory unattended?
50 years after the
And
rest
what
of the
about
planet
you?
didn't
Is
realize
it
that.
okay for you to leave the Regan territory unattended?
And just like the Americans arriving
I
late
left
to the
it in the
party.
hands of a reliable retainer
And that's one of the
And
major
I've asked
reasons
that
why the
retainer to
Americans
watch over
haven't
Daphne territory as
gone
well.
metric.
Wait.
They,
You just
it's
up
still
and
written
decided
in
to
law
get my
that the
retainer to do
US
that without even asking me?
conducts international
No respect,
trade
this
in
one.
metric.
Oh, you haven't met him yet, Professor? His name is Nardell.
The ship sinking
He
bit I
strikes
might
me
have
as a
made up,
really
but I'm convinced
special
is correct. The
individual.
rest of it,
And
I
he's quite handsome,
I
too.
would put money on. I'm
So
confident.
that's your definition of handsome?
It's easy enough to look up.
No objections, then?
They certainly
Good.
did sign
That
up to
settles it.
international weights
House
and
Daphne
measures.
is now yours to command.
I'm sure you'd come
The
along
British
even if
didn't.
I refused.
Till
So
you know,
be
the
it.
90.
We'll be counting on you, Judith.
1973 we became metric, I think.
With Judith joining our forces, we've secured some more
1972.
troops and supplies, albeit not many.
Very late in the day.
I'm sorry it couldn't be more.
No, it's enough for the time being. We'll use them
Thank
to
God.
secure even
Can you
more
imagine
troops
trying
and
to work
supplies.
out imperial numbers? Jesus Christ. I know how Americans do it.
The key to my plan is Count Gloucester, the leader of the pro-Empire faction in the Alliance.
You intend to sway my father to join the other side?
If Count Gloucester were to switch to the other side, that would basically unify the Alliance. Then we could utilize our full military force in the fight against the Empire.
You don't mean to ask me to
It's the only
persuade
good
him,
thing
do
the
you?
French have ever
That
created.
would be
I
quite
can't think of anything
impossible.
else.
I don't plan on it. We'll just take his concerns out of the equation.
Pasteurization, okay, fine.
The
Go
Aramid
Pasteur.
River flows along the border between Gloucester territory and the Empire, right? Of all the bridges that cross it, the Great Bridge of
Platforms.
Murden is
Okay,
the
platforms
only
are
one
pretty
near
good.
Gloucester territory large enough for an army. Currently, the Imperial Army
Inside the metric
occupies it.
system.
So, if we were to
Yeah,
capture
bald
the
eagles
bridge,
per football pitch.
Count
Yeah.
Gloucester would be freed from the threat of the Empire, thanks to us.
but we have to pass through Gloucester territory to reach the Great
What
Bridge
else?
of Murden, do we not?
What else have the French done for us?
Yes.
Vassals,
And if we
metric
attempted
system.
it, naturally he would try to stop us.
I am sorry, but I must ask. Surely you do not plan to engage in combat with my father.
Don't worry. I want him as a future ally. What good would it do to waste both of our forces
Presidential
fighting?
impeachment perk on from bailout. That's a good one, Alstar. That's a good one.
We can't be stealthy with so many people, but I have a scheme. Preparations are already in the works.
I mean, only through,
So the master tactician is finally going to show us his true power.
Trump was impeached, right?
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll do my best
Clinton
to live up to that
and
name
Nixon.
by making my scheme as
Was Clinton
impressive as
actually
possible.
impeached? Ditto Nixon, or were they both? Did they both? Nixon resigned before he was impeached, right? And you can't impeach a president because they are president for life, by the way, in the US. Like, you get the title Mr. President or Mrs. President after you finish being president. So, but you can't be which is why it's called a sitting president. You can't be impeached unless you're a sitting president. I think Nixon resigned, and then LBJ took over, right?
Part 2.
No, LBJ was
The rose-colored river.
JFK. Who took over after Nixon? I can't remember, but whatever. Whoever.
The Alliance Army
Clinton,
successfully
was he ever
rendezvoused
actually?
with
Was he
Judith and Ayla.
impeached?
With the addition of House
They had
Daphne's
impeachment
forces,
trials.
the time has
I can't
come to
remember.
invade Empire territory.
Average weight of wage per number of black lines. FC fast. Jesus Christ, bro. He's a gold all-star. Do you come up with these, or is there like a list of memes on Reddit?
Preparations are complete. Now it's a game of patience. As they say, good things come to those who wait.
Care to elaborate on this plan of yours, Claude? Can we really do this without battling
Gerald
my
Ford took
father?
over. Thank you. Thank
Pretty
you,
soon,
Ford.
Count Gloucester will need to gather his troops in the northern part of his territory.
Tricky Dicky.
You got it, Teach.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphne houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory.
Oh,
Nardell,
Nixon.
that retainer I
What a great
mentioned, is
president
going to
until
draw
the
their
end he
attention.
wasn't.
We'll take that opportunity to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden.
And are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
I will ensure our success.
I know you will. If we can win this fight, then our next goal will be to topple Enbar, the Imperial capital.
There's a
I said
movie about
before that my plan
Nixon
was
and
to meddle with
Watergate,
the
isn't there? I
Empire.
can't remember.
I'm gonna
Like
do you
critically
one
acclaimed
better.
one.
We
I've
are
not
going
watched,
to defeat
but
the Empire
it's,
once and for all. But to do that, we
is it-
can't afford to
Frost
slip up
Nixon.
here.
Frost
Bear that in
Nixon,
mind and
I think
prepare
it's
yourselves for
called.
the coming battle.
Nicholas Frost was the journalist who basically broke the Watergate story. Watergate, of course, was the hotel, I believe, where it was which the Democratic Convention was being hosted in, which Nixon got his some of his cronies to bug. Why it's got the Watergate scandal, but yeah, it's Frost Nixon. It's the name of the
I'm not good,
movie,
but
and
I'm
I think it
loud.
was based off
You
of
might
a
wanna run
book
for
written
cover.
by Frost
They won't
after
notice
he
if
broke
one
the
person
story as a
doesn't
published,
sing, will
as a journalist. He then wrote a book about the whole, not just he wrote the article obviously about the events when he was a journalist, and then he wrote a book about the overarching experience from his perspective, and then they made a movie out of it, which I've not seen, but is apparently pretty critically acclaimed, worth watching if anybody's into political thrillers. Oh well, not political thrillers. I'm told it's not a boring movie.
I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield? You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain.
Then again, you could just watch Watchmen to see what happened if Watergate hadn't happened, or hadn't been found out about. Is that how when you were defending me?
Oh, I thought so. How could you be so reckless?
Because you're
Perhaps you'll say
got
that
pink
that's
hair
what
and
friends do. They look out for each other and
wear
save
black
each other.
leather.
But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
Yes, you would.
No, don't overestimate me.
Oh, look at that face!
I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother.
Yes, I've got a very impressive big...
He's
Wait, what?
strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect.
Okay.
Before Claude
Sister
turned up,
leveling.
people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing. Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother.
I read that. Thanks for
and he
resigning.
almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit
US politics is US politics is something else. As a European, it's fucking like watching a sitcom.
Of course. I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's
So much fucking money goes into it. As a European, like campaigning in Europe, politicians is like
brother,
6 weeks
force
max.
their expectations
US,
on you.
you're talking
and
a
then if you
year.
fail, they
9
look
months
so
to a year.
Disappointed. Whenever that happens to my
in fact, I
poor
haven't
brother,
seen
he
much
looks
about
just
the midterms
devastated.
yet. Midterms
So
are obviously in
don't
November.
expect anything of me, please. That way,
Quite surprised.
I can't disappoint you.
Presidential elections hasn't quite broken 2 billion in spending yet combined. I don't think Biden Trump or Kamala Trump broke 2 billion combined, but I think Biden or Kamala broke the $1 billion mark in terms of campaign spending, which is a crazy amount of money. Crazy. It's been well over $1 billion, or well over 500 million both parties for decades.
You're stubborn. Okay, fine.
UK, you're not allowed to spend more than I think 10 million pounds, so $13 million on your election campaign
you down.
by law. $13 million for the UK election campaign for each party, roughly, versus US nowadays 800 million. It's just mad. Just absolutely. And I think most of the EU has a similar thing to the UK, where they have restrictions against it or not. The money is not there if they don't have restrictions, right? And if they do have restrictions, then they have restrictions. But like you're talking like 30-40 times more money. It's just mind-blowing, man. Absolutely mind-blowing, the amount of money. Like, how many aircraft carriers could you build? How many like hospitals could you build? How many nuclear weapons could you build? How many space shuttles could you build? How many miles of road or kilometers of road could you
to
build?
hunt is yours today.
Like, you spend on
all got
advertising.
assigned while I was holed up in my room.
Absolutely fucking mad.
Do not be worrying. I can show you the way
That's
to
why
hunt well.
it goes back to why American politics is like a fucking sitcom.
When you see a beast, you are thinking of it as an enemy. That is how prey thinks. You must think of the beasts as food.
Nothing like it throughout
is how the
history.
hunter thinks.
Realistically.
So it's not an enemy, it's food. But, how is it food when it's still alive?
You pick the vegetables from the field. Those have life too. It is the same. You take a blade in your hand and take the lives of the vegetables. You cut their stalks and harvest without mercy. They do not scream.
One of
but
those
you are
interesting
still the
philosophical
killer.
questions of how do you solve something where so many people make so much money out of it?
Fruit ripens and falls to the
Not
ground.
in anyone's interest to
The
change,
seeds
right?
sprout, and a new life is born.
And
That
if
is
you want to
life's
try and
cycle.
change it,
It
then
has
no one's going to
cruelty,
give you the
yes,
money to be able
but
to get
you must
that.
end life to eat. You must be killing to be living.
Maybe, but I don't know if I want to be
Yeah. So much for draining the swamp.
vegetable murderer.
It is the same for rabbits, deer, pheasants. The only difference being that they cannot cry out. You must do what you must do to be living in this world. It is your task.
A task. Yes, just
And
a
arguably,
task.
people are so apathetic of politics in the West these days that
Feel it.
that only
There, in the grass.
creates more
Prey
ad
is
spending.
moving. just like a vegetable.
Because people are so apathetic that they just don't
just
care
like
and
you
are
would
willing
give a
to
vegetable a blade.
try.
It is just your
And
task.
that's a criticism of mine and
right.
everybody younger than me's
It's just
generation.
like cutting a stem.
You are now a hunter.
But
You
even
have
if
learned
they
how to hunt.
I am?
absolutely massively support one side or hate the other side, they still can't
You
be
have
bothered to go out and vote,
understanding now.
which
I can
which
tell.
I disagree with
Leave it to me.
wholeheartedly.
I'll hunt down my prey
But that
just like their
apathy
vegetables.
only
I have belief
breeds
in you.
the necessity to create more
Thanks, Petra.
ads,
I
and
can do
therefore necessitates more ad spending and more money and more political donations. If people went
Have
out
luck,
and
Bernie.
were active in politics more, money in politics would decrease.
I'm sorry,
Why?
Mr. Rabbit,
Because there wouldn't be the need to spend money.
Why are you the one chasing
You would.
me?
Why would you spend money on something that you've already got? It's a subtle. It's a subtle nuance, which I feel like most people haven't quite picked up on. Right, is there any more non-A class? No. Right. Well, I'll go and grab some food. Short of anything else, I'll take another stab at this. I don't think at this point we're going to finish it before Monday evening, unfortunately. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it would be nice to be able to finish it before Sunday morning. Sunday morning? Friday evening? Monday evening. When I go away, because I'm not likely to play this when I go away. But we'll go, and so this weekend's just going to be a bit of a mess. Tomorrow, Red Alert 2, Command and Conquer, at midday GMT, 1 p.m. British Summer Time, 2 p.m. European summertime. We'll do a nice big, hopefully get a nice big game going tomorrow. And I might even just follow through and just play some Red Light Tea tomorrow afternoon. As right now, let's find someone to raid.